months ago has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Keeping it on the ground here. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down play coming up. Heading left after the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
It's third down, opening drive of this conference championship game. Looking downfield, it's Weidman. Pop over the middle, it's Warren. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
That's caught. It's Warren. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Can't hold on. A good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short, your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
To throw, it's Lewis. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Handoff from the shotgun. They'll tackle him at the 27.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
On 3rd down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. And the quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go into keeper.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. To throw, it's White. The sure hands, it's Williams. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Gets into space at the 50. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Man, Chris, what a great job by this offense to be able to pick up this 1st down. He had to come off his primary, meaning the offensive line had to give the quarterback a little bit more time, allow him to work through his progressions. Eventually, he finds the drag route for the 1st.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to chuck it again. Finds his target. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
That's caught. It's Williams. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
6th play of the drive coming up. We'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Finding space at the 20. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a 1st down.
The Bears come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put...
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Using his legs, it's Hill. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
2nd down after that previous play. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Looking to throw. It's Nelson. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Gets the kick away from his own end zone. Out of bounds with a solid return that time. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They have some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one, and so far a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Weigman. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught near the sticks. It's Warren.
Boy, a risky decision here to go for it inside the red zone on 4th down, and you come up with a first down. At Love that aggressive approach. Let's see if they can come up with a touchdown here to finish off this drive.
And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Short throw to the left, caught. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Caught in the backfield. It's Turner. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on third down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. He made it. 3 points on the board. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Finds his man. It's Williams. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Takes the handoff. It's Welch. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Swarm to the pass rush, a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it. The Buffaloes will send the punt team onto the field. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. Comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? On first down, it's play action. He'll throw it now. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. The shotgun handoff here. That one moves the ball across the 40.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Back to throw. It's Weigman. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Oh, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
They'll kick it away here. He'll field the punt. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw it on first down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's looking to scramble. He gets the first down, looking for more. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. And the Buffaloes lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Lewis. With the catch, it's Robinson. He makes the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And the pass is dropped incomplete, where they had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
No press here. The defense backing away. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Stopped quickly at the 13, but here we are in the red zone. The shotgun running play call. Looking for the end zone, has a lane, and he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. scanning the field. It's Weidman. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he can bring it in.
He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. The ball is picked off. He could go. Across the 40. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Grab behind the line. It's Hill. In the clear at the 25. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. And the Buffaloes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Movement here from the tight end. Running play called on 3rd and short. Defense stuffs it right there. No gain. 4th down coming up. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The Buffaloes will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Buffaloes come to the line with 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buffs.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
See if they can convert the point after. The PAT is good, so it's a 14-3 lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Offense will keep it on the ground here. First down and more. He's still running. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Dropping back, it's Weidman. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made, a lot of space now. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already he's thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now, this one works out for him, but they haven't throughout this game.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. After making his first attempt, they'll try again from 41 yards out. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Missed opportunity to make this a one-score game, still losing by 11. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Bears will kick this away to start the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead... need to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Has the first down and more. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
On first down, they'll keep the running game short. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Back to pass. It's Lewis. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's got it right near the end zone. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Colorado.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And the returner will be brought down. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Oh, it's snapped to the back. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Now it's second down here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. The Bears will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Grab down the middle. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And completion makes it second and short. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To throw, it's Weigman. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. And the defense make some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grabbed by the receiver. Oh, he breaks free, still going. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
They're going to run it. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Buffaloes getting set on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Important second down play coming up. Looking downfield. It's Lewis. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Now someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Third down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to scramble. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The back's got it. Running with purpose. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. The Buffaloes are in the red zone now. And then first down right back to the running game. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And so Colorado has the lead. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
The Baylor offense back out onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Pulls it in. It's Williams. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Looking deep downfield to the left. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the Bears will have to kick this away.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That catch makes it a more manageable third down. The big fullback's got it here. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play. They were not surprised at all that the fullback got the ball. He had nowhere to go. They stuffed that play from the beginning.
And the Buffaloes will look to convert here on 4th down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this first down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
To the air, it's Weigman. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands.
Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Fires it to the left side. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Back to throw. It's Nelson. He escapes the pocket. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Working clock with the ground game. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Defense is coming after him. On the run here, lets it go. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. The senior calls his own number, picks up the 1st down. The Bears come to the line in a hurry-up.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st, keep this drive moving.
Looking to pass. It's Weigman. Caught by the receiver. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. And the Bears come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here
he's in the clear. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Looking right. This one caught. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to pass here on second down. Touchdown, Baylor. Adds 6 more points to the total.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
They make the extra point, but trail 21-10. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. And here's the handoff. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Trying to find some room. It's Welch. Nowhere to run up the middle. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Some hard running there through a tackle. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Dropping back, it's Weigman. Moves out of the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for it.
Caught over the middle. It's Warren. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. On the move now. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back. It's Weigman. The pass rush closing in. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you've got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for a late, deep throw. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. Here's a first down, not wasting any time after that conversion on 4th. Looking for a man. Back-to-back deep shots. Touchdown, Bears. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to, can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot?
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Coach deciding to go for 2, trying to cut this lead to a field goal late in the game. Looking to throw here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead.
Chris, they're doing everything they can in here to give themselves a chance, not just on the touchdown, but the 2-point play, and now it's a field goal game. I just don't know. They're going to have the time. It's going to come down to this onside kick.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
And the quarterback just takes a knee.